Once upon a time, in a faraway land that some call China, there lived a young boy named Aladdin. He lived with his mother in a small, simple house. They did not have much money. Aladdin spent his days playing in the busy streets. He was a kind boy with a good heart. His mother worried about their future, wishing for a better life for her son, but even without riches, they had each other. Their love was a treasure that money could not buy. Aladdin dreamed of adventures beyond his small neighborhood, not knowing that a great journey was just around the corner. One sunny afternoon, a stranger arrived in the city. He was dressed in fine clothes and looked like a rich merchant. This man was not a merchant at all. He was a powerful magician from a distant land. The magician was searching for someone special, a boy brave and honest enough to help him. He watched Aladdin playing, and saw the spark of adventure in his eyes. The magician approached Aladdin with a friendly smile, promising him great rewards. He told Aladdin that he was his long-lost uncle, a story that filled Aladdin with surprise and excitement. The magician told Aladdin about a secret cave hidden deep in the hills outside the city. He explained that inside this cave, there was a special treasure waiting for them. He promised Aladdin beautiful clothes and delicious food if he would help him. Aladdin, who had never known such kindness from a stranger, trusted the man completely. He agreed to go on the journey, dreaming of the wonderful things he could bring back to his mother. They walked for a long time, leaving the busy city behind and venturing into the quiet, rocky landscape where the cave was hidden. When they reached a hidden spot, the magician performed a strange and powerful spell. The ground shook, and a large stone door appeared in the hillside. The magician turned to Aladdin and told him to go inside alone. He warned him not to touch anything on his way down, except for an old oil lamp he would find at the very bottom. The magician gave Aladdin a special ring for protection. Aladdin, though a little scared, felt his courage grow. He took a deep breath, slipped the ring on his finger, and bravely stepped into the dark, mysterious cave. Inside the cave, Aladdin was amazed by what he saw. The cave was not dark and scary. It was filled with sparkling jewels and shining gold coins. Trees grew with fruits made of rubies, diamonds, and emeralds. It was a sight more wonderful than anything he had ever imagined. Aladdin remembered the magician's warning not to touch anything. He carefully walked through the glittering gardens, his eyes wide with wonder. He was tempted by the incredible riches all around him, but he knew he had a special task to complete. His focus was on finding the old lamp. Aladdin found the old, dusty lamp sitting on a small pedestal, just as the magician had described. It looked very plain compared to all the other treasures in the cave. He picked it up carefully and started to make his way back to the entrance. As he climbed the stone steps, the magician eagerly called out to him, asking for the lamp. Aladdin wanted to come out of the cave first, but the magician grew angry and impatient. In his rage, the magician sealed the cave, trapping Aladdin inside with the lamp. Aladdin was alone and frightened in the darkness. Feeling hopeless, Aladdin sat down and accidentally rubbed the ring the magician had given him. Suddenly, a smaller genie appeared in a puff of smoke. This genie of the ring offered to help. Aladdin, surprised but hopeful, asked the genie to take him home to his mother. In the blink of an eye, he was back in his own small house, holding the old lamp. His mother was overjoyed to see him safe. When she tried to clean the dirty lamp to sell it for food, an even bigger, more powerful genie appeared in a swirl of colorful smoke. This was the genie of the lamp, a powerful spirit who could grant any wish. Aladdin and his mother were scared at first, but the genie was friendly. Aladdin, remembering their empty cupboards, made his first wish. He wished for a magnificent feast. Instantly, a table appeared, filled with the most delicious food they had ever seen. Aladdin realized that this lamp held the key to a new life. He used the genie's power wisely, wishing for enough money to help his mother live comfortably. Their days of poverty were over, all thanks to the magic lamp. With his newfound fortune, Aladdin's life changed, but his good heart remained the same. One day, he saw the beautiful Princess Jasmine, the Sultan's daughter. He fell in love with her instantly and knew he wanted to marry her. To ask for her hand, he needed to impress the Sultan. Aladdin asked the genie for help. He wished for magnificent gifts to present to the Sultan, and for fine clothes for himself and his mother. The Sultan was amazed by the incredible jewels and riches that Aladdin offered. He agreed to let Aladdin marry his daughter. Aladdin knew the princess deserved to live in a home as wonderful as she was. For his next wish, he asked the genie to build a grand and beautiful palace. Overnight, a stunning palace appeared near the Sultan's own home. It was made of marble and silver, with gardens full of fragrant flowers and sparkling fountains. Everyone in the kingdom, especially the Sultan, was impressed by Aladdin's power and wealth. Aladdin and Princess Jasmine were married in a great celebration, and they began their happy life together in their magnificent new home. Far away, the evil magician learned of Aladdin's good fortune through his dark magic. He knew that Aladdin must have the lamp. Filled with jealousy and rage, the magician devised a wicked plan to get the lamp back. He disguised himself as an old merchant who traded new lamps for old ones. He walked through the streets, right past Aladdin's palace, shouting, "New lamps for old!" The princess, who did not know the secret of the dusty old lamp, thought she would do a nice thing for Aladdin. She happily traded the magic lamp for a shiny new one. As soon as the magician had the lamp in his hands, he rubbed it and the genie appeared. The magician's first command was for the genie to transport the entire palace with the princess inside to his home in a faraway desert. When Aladdin returned home, he was shocked to find his palace and his beloved princess gone. The Sultan was furious and threatened Aladdin, but Aladdin promised to bring his daughter back. He was heartbroken and did not know what to do, but he refused to give up hope. Aladdin felt lost and alone, but then he remembered the magic ring the magician had given him. He had almost forgotten about the small, helpful genie who lived inside it. He rubbed the ring, and the genie of the ring appeared once more. Aladdin asked this genie to take him to his palace. The ring genie explained that he was not as powerful as the genie of the lamp and could not bring the palace back. However, he could transport Aladdin to where the palace now stood. Instantly, Aladdin found himself in the desert, right outside the walls of his home. Aladdin secretly met with Princess Jasmine, and they created a clever plan to defeat the magician. The princess invited the magician to have dinner with her, pretending to be pleased with her new situation. During the meal, she treated him with great kindness and offered him a special drink. Unknowingly, the magician drank a potion that the princess had put into his cup. The powerful sleeping potion worked quickly, and the evil magician fell into a deep sleep. Aladdin rushed in, took the magic lamp from the magician's belt, and was finally reunited with his powerful friend, the genie. With the lamp safely back in his possession, Aladdin made his most important wish yet. He wished for the genie to return the palace and everyone in it back to their rightful place in China. In a breathtaking moment, the palace lifted into the air and traveled across the sky, settling perfectly back where it belonged. The Sultan was overjoyed to have his daughter in the palace back. He saw that Aladdin was not only rich but also brave and clever. He apologized to Aladdin for ever doubting him and celebrated his safe return. Aladdin, Princess Jasmine, and his mother lived together in happiness and peace. Aladdin had learned many lessons on his adventure. He knew that true wealth was not just gold and jewels, but love, courage, and friendship. He freed the genie from the lamp, making him not a servant, but a true friend for life. They all lived happily ever after, their days filled with joy, laughter, and the magic of a family that had overcome every challenge together. And that, as they say, is a story worth reading.